Alright, so quickly let's check out our shortcut key. So most of us might be familiar with Windows shortcut key, but I want us to familiarize ourselves with CorelDRAW shortcut. Why do we need this shortcut? Okay, it makes us speed up our production, so it's very easier and very just rather you can just quickly do that on your keyboard, like just press down the keys, the function keys on your keyboard. It makes your work faster rather than just moving your mouse, scrolling down, go to your menu bar, going to your dockers, checking that. So quickly with your shortcuts, you can just, once you know it offhand, you can just quickly press it down on your keyboard, then the options pop out. So quickly let's dive into it. So we have our Ctrl Z. So Ctrl Z is known to be the function key for undo. So to undo, we've talked about that previously. So undo to go back to your previous steps, and we have our Shift plus Ctrl plus Z. So for you to redo the steps back, so we have Ctrl Z and we have Shift plus Ctrl plus Z. So it's undo and redo. Okay, so we have Ctrl C. Ctrl C is for copy. So if you want to copy your object, or you want to copy text, or you want to copy shape, you just want to copy anything, so you can just click on the object, press on your keyboard Ctrl and press C together, so with it, so you copy the text. And if you want to paste it also, you can just go to where you want to paste it, so where you need it, so you can just press down your function key. Also you have Ctrl V for paste. Alright, so for cut, to cut the text, if you want to cut the text, or so you can just press down on your key Ctrl plus X, so you have that. Also for to group objects together, so if you want to group like 2, 3, 4 objects together, or text, if you want to group them together, so you can just have it as one, so you can just move it and to make your work align all together. So you can just press Ctrl G, which is to group your objects together. So if you want to ungroup it also, so you can press down Ctrl U. Okay, likewise I have it. Okay, yeah, so I grouped these two together, so you can see it is grouped already. So for me to ungroup, so rather than just moving my mouse up to this point, so clicking here to ungroup, so I can just do that to on my keyboard, pressing down my function key Ctrl U to ungroup the text or the object. So next thing, we have Shift plus page down. So on your keyboard you will see page down on your keyboard, so you press Shift plus page down. So if you want the layer, the upper layer, to go down to the down layer, so let me quickly just demonstrate that for us. So I have this, so I have this as the upper layer, so I want the upper layer to go down, so I can just press down my Shift key and page down. So it's up already. So if you look at this, so we have this, so the black is up. So if I want the back layer to come up, so I have to just press down my Shift plus page down, that is to front. So to bring it to front, back, Shift plus page up, you can see we have it here. So you got this, so this is what we are trying to deal with. So if you want to page the upper layer down, so you can just bring it Shift plus page down. Then if you want to bring it up, shift you press down your Shift key on your keyboard, then your page up. So this is it, we have this also. So next thing we want to talk about here is the alignment. Previously we've done alignment, so okay, so let's just talk about it. We have B for align to bottom. Let's say I have two, so I want to align these two texts, so let me just bring this down. Alright, so I want to align these two rectangle here to bottom, so I can just click on it, then press down the other shapes. Then if I press B, you can see it's at the same bottom level. Okay, so that's for that option. So you can see for B, align to bottom. Then we have E, horizontal align at center. So if I want this shape to align at center, so let me just reduce this so you can see it very well. So I want this to align at the center of this long rectangle. So I can just click on this, then press down my shift key to highlight. So I just want to highlight, so I have to highlight the two objects I want to align together. So you have to highlight it. So I can press down my shift key with my mouse, or you can either align it with your, you can highlight it with your mouse by dragging from outside the page to drag. Okay, so the horizontal aligns to center, you press your E, you can see we have it at the center. So if you want to, the next one is C, vertical aligns at the center. So if I press C, you can see you have it at the center vertically. So that's for that option. Then next thing we want to talk about is let's check. Okay, L, so align to left. So I want it to be at the left hand side. So if I press it then with my other object, if I press that L on my keyboard, so you can see we have it at the left hand side over here. Then the next one is right. So if I press R, you can see it move back to the right hand side. Okay, so that's for L and for R. So align to left, align to right. So the next one we have align to page. Okay, so let me quickly do that. The page, you know, this is the page, this is the page from here, this is our page. So I want to align this shape, this rectangle, to our page. So I can just press down my P. So you can see it's at the center of this page, is at the center of this page. So we have it as P, aligned to center of page, because this is our page, this white part is our page here. All right, so next one we move to Control L. Control L is combine. So if you want to combine our objects together, like the previous video we talked about our curves, so I make use of a text which is A. So once we have our text break apart, so for you to combine it back, you have Control L. So Control L for combine, Control K to break apart, so you can break the text apart. So either your converted shapes or your converted objects, so you can break them apart. So next one we move to Control plus Shift Q. So that one to convert your outline to objects, so like we did for the spiral in the previous video also. So we made use of the thickness that we want, so then we convert it to object. So the shortcut for that one is Control plus Shift plus Q. Then our F11, so if you press F11 on your keyboard, you have edit fill, so you can edit the fill of your object, so and the text. So next one we have F12. F12 is for outline pen. So if you press down F12 on your keyboard, so it brings out the outline pen. Then F4, like for instance, if I zoom in and I just want to zoom to page, so if I press my F4, so you see it zoom to page, so that is for F4, so it zoom to fit. So next one we have F8. So if I press down F8, so probably sometimes it might just be there, sometimes you need to just make use of your text, so you can just press F8 on your keyboard, then it brings out the, you can see it brings out the text too for you. Then the next one is F9. So if you press F9, so F9, the number is just go to view, you can see it over here. F9 is for full screen preview. So if you want to preview your full screen, so you make use of F9. Then we have F10 also. F10 is for your shape too. F10 is for your shape too. So that's the shortcut key for keyboard. We still have more, and also you can also create more yourself. So just as time goes, so as more you become to familiarize yourself with CorelDRAW, so you can always also create shortcuts for yourself, and you can always know more shortcuts key yourself, but these are the major one you can just start with. All right, thank you for watching this video.